What's happening, YouTube? Sugar Free here with a new video for you. So today on the bench, got something we've never seen on my channel before, been on road. What we have here is a Team Associated F6. So I haven't seen a lot of videos on these from people in the US, so I figured, hey, I'll do a video since I've been rocking this car for a few months now. So I figured, you know what, I'll lend my thoughts on it. So what I'll do is I'm going to pull the shell off. I'm currently running an F13 body from Protoform. I know most people are running the F115s. My hobby shop at the time, this is all they had, and the F115s were on back order forever. So yeah, that's what I ended up with. So here we go. Never mind the wiring. Yep, it is a little bit of a spaghetti mess, but not too much. So yeah, I wanted to give my thoughts on this car. I've had it for a few months. I've raced it for, I probably put about 5 or 6 weekends plus a major race behind the car. I've done the fair share of tuning. So, you know, I've got a pretty good idea what the car is about now, what I like, what I don't like. So what we'll do is let's handle the bad stuff first, which there really isn't much, and then we'll start with the good stuff. So, the only thing I can tell you I really didn't like about the build was the manual. And I wasn't the only one that I've talked to. I've talked to many other people that built this car, and they thought the manual sucked like I did. So, this is one place where I will say Associated dropped the ball. But, you know, the grand scheme of it, if you're complaining about the manual, and that's your big complaint, then you know a lot of good's about to come. But I will tell you this, there is a YouTube video series, Scale Freak or Joe Ferguson put it out. I used that on the spots that I got caught on with this car where the manual just really didn't lay it out that well. And that helped me through those little bumps in the road. So if you do build this, definitely check that out. So the car, I guess let's talk about what I like. I mean, the big thing for me in RC is fun. And this car is fun to drive. In my racing, you know, I still am racing the off-road classes here and there. But this has been predominantly what I've been racing just because I've been having so much fun with the car. So, you know, it's definitely a fun car to drive. This was my first on-road. I know a lot of people say, don't do F1 as a first car, and the learning curve is steep. I was actually a little surprised at the lack of steepness of the learning curve. I will give a few caveats talking about my setup. I am running a 25.5 in the car, and a lot of people, until they really learn them, do what I did. The faster guys will run 21.5 since that's what the class is in most places, is 21.5, but again, you know, they'll let you run a 25.5 in with the 21.5s. My local track, we've done that. Most all of us that race there week in, week out do 25.5, but we've had a few come in with 21.5s. So, you know, let's talk about things that I've done to the car. So, out of the box setup is pretty decent. I did do some changes as I've been tweaking with the car. So, first thing I did, we'll go front to back. This servo saver is not the factory servo saver. I'm actually running an X-ray servo saver on that. So, you know, it did take a little bit more tuning as a result, but it's a lot beefier servo saver. I like the way it comes together better. Like I say, I really didn't like the design of the stock servo saver, so, I mean, I guess that's another ding. The rest of the setup, I'm running a setup off of a setup sheet I found on Team Associated's website for medium grip carpet, which that's what I run it on. So the kit comes with, I believe it's the black side pod springs down here, and then it's 10,000 weight that you're putting in the tubes. So I went to the green springs on the back and then bumped to 15,000. And now I also added a 2mm shim and lengthened the eyelet a little bit to maintained my Druid, but gave it a little bit more rake. And those few things right there, at least on medium grip carpet at my track, make the thing hook up awesome. So I mean, if you think about it, that's very minimal things. I think my overall investment was $10 above for, the fluid and the springs is all. I also, even though it doesn't help performance, Team Associated has this little blinking light that you can get. It just makes the car look cool. Adds no speed, but it's a cool scale factor. But yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much, but if you're looking for a fun little on-road, this is definitely a great car. I would definitely buy it again. In fact, so much so, you're going to see a video on the R6 that they just released, which is, the 12th scale, but it's got a lot of similarities. This car, same rear pod setup for one. So be looking out for that. Should be in the next month or so, hopefully, if I can get filmed. But yeah, just, I guess, to conclude, great car. Make sure you watch the YouTube videos when you do build it, after reading through the manual. I mean, other than that, man, was overall, other than that, a fun build. It's been a fun car. Really haven't had any durability issues with the car, and beginning and on the road, I've definitely hit my share fair of walls and stuff. It's held up well, it's handled great, and most importantly, when it comes to RC, it's a lot of fun. But with that, guys, we will catch you on the next one. Alright everybody, thank you for watching this latest video. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's going to be right here to the left of me. Also, for your viewing pleasure, I will put another video to one of my older releases. It's going to be just right here to the left above this camper right here. Again, thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.